Hello everyone, this is my Faberge style egg that I made for a swap. I'll put the details below of the Irene's channel who organised the swap. Yeah, so it is a paper mache egg that I had bought, and I first painted it with gesso, both sides. It opens up, which I'll show you soon. Yeah, so I painted it with, gave it a couple of coats of gesso, and then painted it with a cream acrylic ink paint, and I adhered this lace on top of the paint so it stuck to the paint, so I didn't have to use any extra glue. I can't remember when I put the glittery stuff on. I can't really remember. But anyway, put a little bit of glitter, diamond dust glitter, into the paint or over it or something. Yeah, so the lace is repurposed lace. So it was an old hippie type top that I've had for years. It's this beautiful lace. So I think the top was made in India. So, like, the lace has obviously been sort of dyed different colours. So yeah, I adhered the lace over the paint and trimmed it off in the middle, or I trimmed off the edges. Then I guess I'll just do the outside first. Yeah, so I've added this blingy, pearly trim. So the egg's in two halves, and I got some hinges down here which I had to do 2 or 3 times because it was a little bit hard to line it all up. And then I had this lace that I just bought one time because I liked it, and it worked really well for this project. So I really needed to put that on to sort of disguise all the imperfections in the middle or in the join, shall I say. Okay, so it does open. Now this is kind of the top here, I think. Now, where are we with this camera? Oh, it's so hard to find a good spot because of the light at the moment. I hope that's not. I hope that's focusing okay. Yeah. So the inside was. I'd bought some satin type. Oh, I don't know what it was, but anyway, it was satin and lace. So I covered the inside, just used hot glue. And I had these little plastic acrylic hearts that open up, like they're in, I don't know. Anyhow, it's in 2 halves. So I put the little organza roses inside with some pearls. Put this gold mesh stuff behind just to sort of make it look nice. And then added these other little roses around there. I've put this, probably need a little bit more glue here. This was self-adhesive trim, blingy type trim around the edge. Oh, this is awkward. So that also disguises the cut, because this egg was actually like a box style, so I had to trim off the lip that made the two halves fit together as a box. So that sort of needed something there to make it look a little bit nicer. So that's the top. This is the other half. So much the same thing. I just had this quilled flower that I put inside that heart, and put the gold trim in there, gold mesh I mean, in there again. I had to paint this flower because I didn't have a cream one, and put a little bit of stickles on it, and the pink pearl in the middle, and these cream roses around the outside again, just to kind of, I don't know, I just sort of like the look of that. And the trim around the inside again. There's the hinges there, if you can see. Oh no, you couldn't see that. I don't think they're the hinges. They definitely needed covering up because it was just really difficult to line it up properly. Anyhow, that's the egg. So I hope this is showing okay. We also had to make a stand for it. So yeah, that just sort of closes up, and that lace comes over to make it look complete. This was what I did for a stand. It's a lolly tin, and I gessoed it and painted it with the cream paint again, and covered it with some cream lace that I had lying around, and added the glitter just to make it look a little bit nicer. Glittered the bottom, and I filled it with this. It's called wood wool, so it's obviously a sort of they make it from wood shavings, I suppose, or offcuts, I guess, I don't know. So I just filled that in there, which I think works okay, because it's an egg sitting in a nest. And actually I was going to put something around that, but I'm not sure whether I will or not. Just another, just a line of the blingy stuff maybe around the middle. Might look nice just to kind of tie it in. So yeah, that's my egg going off to my swap partner. We also had to make some paper bows. So they're my paper bows. Hope they're showing. Let me see, where are we? Over here. A bit better, I think. Anyhow, they're just paper bows. So I have actually got a third size of that somewhere. We had to make 2 fabric bows, so that was fun. That's one that I made out of, once again, reclaimed material. I think that was either a tablecloth or a curtain or something. It has got some embossing in the fabric, which may or may not show up. Then that's the same fabric that I tea dyed, and I also added a little bit of where is it? There. A little bit of fabric ink to it, and it's a bit, I don't know, didn't come out as good as I would have liked, but anyway, it's not too bad can always spray it with some more ink or something if you want more intense colour. I also made that one out of ribbons, which is quite nice. And that one. Whoops, which way does that go? That way. So that was out of ribbon as well. So they were fun. I've never really done that before. And we also had to make some bag toppers, so I really enjoyed doing these. There's that one. And they all fit these bags. So you just double-sided tape them to the top or staple them or whatever. So had fun doing these. This one, that one's a bit vintagey, which Robin likes, who's going to be receiving these. That one's typed up. Let's see, what have I got here? That one, that's one of my quilled flowers again, and some paper that I had played around with. That one, this one, that's just some ribbon and blingy stuff. It's really nice paper actually, I've had for a long time. It's sort of marbled paper. And that one's very blingy. And last but not least, where are we? A couple in here. That one, once again, I've had those gold flowers for ages, years in fact. And this one, that butterfly trim, I've had, that was the last little bit left of that, so it was good to use that as well. So there we go. All that will be going off to Robin, and I hope she likes it all. Bye for now.